Good morning, students. Let's see some differences from the chapters of endocrine system and adolescence and the circulatory system. Duct versus gland. From endocrine system. A duct is a passage with cell-defined walls which can be used for either secretions or excretions, whereas a gland is a secreting organ in both plants and animals. Duct is a component of exocrine glands and gland a component of both exocrine and endocrine glands. Duct can be found in liver, pancreas and salivary glands. Gland can be found in endocrine glands such as pituitary glands, thyroid, adrenal, and in exocrine glands such as salivary glands, liver and pancreas. Duct transports substances produced by glands to the target organs. Gland produce secretions. Endocrine glands versus exocrine glands. Endocrine glands are without ducts and exocrine glands are with ducts. Secretions of endocrine glands are poured directly into the blood and secretions of exocrine glands are poured directly into cavity through duct. Endocrine glands secretes hormones and exocrine glands produce juice containing enzymes. Biological catalysts. Secretions are in minute quantity or small change in secretion leads to disorders in endocrine glands. Secretions are in large quantity, small changes, no problem. Endocrine gland example: hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid and parathyroid, suprarenal, islets of Langerhans, ovary and testes. Exocrine, salivary glands, gastric glands and pancreatic achini. Differences between arteries and veins. Characteristics: direction of blood flow. Arteries carry blood from the heart to various parts of the body and veins carry blood from different parts of the body to the heart. Nature of blood: carry oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. Veins carry usually deoxygenated blood excepting the pulmonary vein. Flow of blood: blood flows with high pressure and with high speed, and for the veins, blood flows with low speed and under low pressure. Valves are absent in case of arteries and valves are present in case of veins. Arteries are deep-seated whereas the veins are comparatively superficial. See the open and closed systems of circulation. For the open system, the blood is pumped by the heart through large vessels into the body cavities called sinuses. For the closed system, blood is pumped by the heart through a closed network of vessels. For open system, the body tissues are in direct contact with the blood, and closed system, the body tissues are not in direct contact with the blood. For open system, the blood flows at low pressure, hence it is slower and less efficient system of circulation. Closed system, blood flows at high pressure, hence it is faster and more efficient system of circulation. For open system, the blood flow is not regulated through the tissues and organs. For closed system, the flow of blood can be regulated by valves. Open system is present in arthropods and molluscs. Closed system is present in annelids, echinoderms and vertebrates. Systole and diastole. It is the contraction of the heart chambers to drive blood into the aorta and the pulmonary artery. Diastole is the relaxation of the heart chambers between two contractions. During diastole, the blood is filled in the chambers. Systole decreases the volume of the heart chambers and forces the blood out of them. Diastole brings the heart chambers back into their original sizes to receive more blood. Pulmonary circulation versus systemic circulation. Pulmonary circulation carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle of the heart to the lungs through the pulmonary artery. Systemic circulation carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle of the heart to the rest of the body by the aorta. Pulmonary carries oxygenated blood from the lungs to the left atrium of the heart by the pulmonary vein. Carries deoxygenated blood from the body to the right atrium of the heart by the superior and inferior vena cava. Pulmonary circulation is composed of pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Systemic is composed of inferior and superior vena cava, aorta and other small blood vessels. Pulmonary carries blood to the lungs and systemic carries blood throughout the body. Pulmonary helps to release carbon dioxide from the blood while dissolved oxygen in the blood. Helps to provide nutrients and oxygen to the metabolizing cells of the body. So this is all about the differences from the two chapters. Please read them out, students. Bye bye. Have a nice day.